Hey, what's up, everybody? Time for a little DVD, but mostly Blu-ray update. I recently went to the store today and picked these up, and the reason being is because I got paid for helping out my brother-in-law one night. He had to make up an area that he had to make up an area in San Francisco. You probably heard me talk about this in one of my videos where I was talking about how I'm sick and tired of people constantly complaining. Yeah, basically we went to Bayshore the other night, and last Wednesday night we went to Bayshore, and then we went to Richmond. Now Bayshore, of course, is in San Francisco, and instead of taking the usual route that we take to go to San Francisco, we took the route that we would take going to Burlingame and Menlo Park. We went over the San Mateo Bridge. We basically went around in circles to the other side. We just basically took the back entrance, if you will, to the city. And we had to do Bayshore, and we ended up doing the Bayshore section because not this past weekend, but the weekend before, they were trying to do it, and they couldn't get in there because they didn't let anybody know they were coming, and it was locked up, so they had to come home, I'm guessing, earlier than they expected. And so he had to make it up on Wednesday, and we had to go early, which meant he had to go early, but what that meant was he needed me to go with him, along with his other workers, and by having me go with him and his other workers, I went because he needed me to do the vacuuming, of the water, basically sucking up the water with the vacuum he has, because we got there a little around 7:30, and there was still some big shots and all that around. So having me there made it look good as to saying, hey, look at this, my team's vacuuming up all the water, even though there are certain areas in that Bayshore section that he doesn't really necessarily have to vacuum. It makes it look good for him, especially going there early instead of late like we usually do. So anyway, of course, that was what led up to us breaking down on the way home when we got done with Richmond. But I got paid this past Saturday because my sister dropped off my 10-year-old nephew. He stayed the night, if you will, which is also kind of ironic because earlier in the day we got a visit from my niece and my great-nephew. But with that said, I got paid, and I could have done this yesterday, but I was watching the 49ers kick some Carolina butt. No offense to you Panther fans, you guys had a great season. No offense. But again, like I said, you guys had a great season, but our team's more determined than anything to get to Seattle and whoop some Seahawk butt. And I think you guys in Carolina would be in agreement with me that what's being rumored and talked about, the certain ticket sales being done in certain areas besides California and Carolina, it's not really nice, is it? But anyway, you guys had a great season. I'll talk about that more later, in another video. But here I want to talk about my DVDs and Blu-ray updates. So anyway, like I said, my sister paid me, and like I said, I could have done this yesterday, but I was watching the game, and I mostly rested for the whole day because we got up early. We got up early to take care of, we got up early to go to the 9 o'clock service because we wanted to be home in time for the game. And our pastor kind of acknowledged the fact that there was some of us, me, my mom, my nephew, and some other people from the 10:30 service, the second service, if you will, the 10:30 a.m. service, that had come to 9 o'clock because of the game. And it's like I told my mom, and I told one of our fellow church members, I said, yeah, you could pretty much thank the NFL for that. But anyway, that won't be the case this coming Sunday, so that's a good thing. Anyway, getting to what I'm trying to get at. I went to Walmart to see what they had for sale. Or see what they had for sale, but also see if I could find a certain Blu-ray that I've been wanting to get, even before I officially got the Blu-ray player. I was thinking of it being one of my first Blu-rays, And one time, recently I went over to Walmart and they said, sorry, we don't have it anymore, that was part of a sale. So I said, okay, fine, I'll just look on Amazon.com. And there were various people on Amazon.com that had it. Amazon had it, of course. Various associates with them, retailing partners with them had it. But it all came at a shipping. It all came with a shipping cost. Apple juice, or actually apple cider, left over from New Year's. But anyway, they all had a cost. So I put it in my queue. I put it in my saved queue, basically. I thought to myself, okay, what could I do? What could I do? What could I do? So I went back to Walmart today, and something just told me to really scavenge in the $5 bins. Because, you know, they have these, about 3 or 4 $5, they have about two to three $5 bins, basically 2 to 4 $5 bins, 2 up front sometimes, and 2 in the back. So I scavenged through all of them, and I scavenged through the first one up front. Nothing was there. I saw some good ones, some good Blu-rays, maybe for later, like August Rush and some others, Golden Compass. Then I went to the back, and I went to the other $5 bin that was right next to photos, in between, which was right next to photos, like the photo department. As you're coming down the aisle, it's kind of like on the left side, and it's kind of like in between the photo department and pet department. It was right in front of the aisle. It was in the aisles there, and kind of right across. Basically, it's like right in the middle. And here's like the girls' clothes, like the kids' clothes, basically young girl clothes, kids' clothes, if you will. And on the other side, it's like the pets and all that. So I dug into that one, and lo and behold, I found what I was looking for. And it still had something on there that you would think a store like Walmart might be putting away for the next year. But I found it. But that wasn't the only thing I found. I found something else in those in the $8.96 section of the 2-disc Blu-rays of basically movies like this. I found something there for about a decent price as well. So I looked at all of this and I'm thinking, wow, this is pretty damn impressive. The only expensive thing I got was a box set, and I'll get into that in a second. And the second other expensive thing that I got was, of course, a $9.96 movie, because it's one of the big ones, if you know what I mean. Why it's $9.96 and some others are, I do not know, but I can understand. It's one of the big ones, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, let's get into what I got here. Now, the movie I was talking about, I was looking for it. It was on sale for a while, part of a $5 deal during the holidays and stuff like that. And suddenly it was taken off the shelf. I thought it was too late getting it. But something told me, like I said, to go back today. I think God just said, go back today and look. Something just, like the Lord told me, and something else, my gut basically told me, go look. Start really digging in and 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 digging in. So I really dug into the first two. And the second one, which I said is like right in the middle, it's right between, like one side's the kids' clothing, kids' clothing, and the pets department and all that. Well, I dug in there, I looked, and just as I was about to give up, I saw a Blu-ray sticking out, and lo and behold, I found it. Lo and behold, it was the Blu-ray it's like God just put it right there in front of me. As I was digging around, lo and behold, I found it, and it's none other than Anastasia. That's right, the 1997 hit animated film, Anastasia. I've always been a fan of this movie. My mom likes this movie, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it on Blu-ray. I mean, the animation in this is just spectacular. There's nothing more else you could say about that. But I really was glad I went back and looked, didn't give up, and lo and behold, like I said, I found it. It's like, because I was tossing around a lot of the DVDs and Blu-rays that were there, And it's like I said, as soon as I was about to give up, I just looked at it and I said, "Is that it?" And I just said to myself, "Could that be it?" And it was. So yeah, this is the Blu-ray edition of Anastasia, the Blu-ray release of the 1997 animated film Anastasia, which is a very, very good film, very beautifully animated, and I can only imagine what it's going to look like on Blu-ray. And I highly recommend Zer Nizrak. If you have not gotten this one yet, get it. I think your daughter will like it. Especially get the Blu-ray. And yeah, there it is. Right there. There's the disc. There's no slip or anything. And what's funny about this, folks, is this is actually, if I can get the thing back, where is it? Oh, here it is. This here, see this? That's a Black Friday promo thing. This is what I was talking about. This, along with a few other DVD movies and some Blu-rays, still have the Black Friday promo stickers on them. You would think a store like Walmart, who I respect because I worked with them one time and I hope to work with them again someday, you think they would go like, "Hey, by the way, make sure all the promo Black Friday stuff's put away for the next year." Guess what? It wasn't. And here's proof. Right there. Now, let's see what's on here special feature-wise. Special features. Audio commentary by directors Don Bluth and Gary Goldman. 2 sing-alongs. Anastasia's Music Box Favorites. Burak the Magnificent. That movie's on here? I wonder. I don't think so. How to Draw with Don Bluth. The Making of Anastasia. Anastasia, a Magical Journey. Music video, Journey to the Past by Ali. Making of Journey to the Past. Exclusive Blu-ray games, Russian Stocking Doll, and Anastasia's Seek and Find. Pretty good. Pretty good. And all for $3.96. $3.96, folks. Because they forgot to put the promo stuff away. So my advice to all of you out there, if you're looking for promo, if you're looking for good buys, go to your Walmart stores. You might find some promos from Black Friday still. Alright, the next one I got, this is one that was behind the, that was hidden, believe it or not, in the $8.96 double features section, which are only exclusive to Walmart. This was actually hidden in there, and this is for $4.96. I don't know if this was a Black Friday exclusive still. I didn't see no promo, but this is something I think my mom's gonna like watching. I really do. And it's a classic. I don't think any Blu-ray collection should be without it. And of course, I'm talking about It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World for $4.96 at Walmart. I still can't believe it. I can't believe that, folks. $4.96 at Walmart. $4.96. And of course, just like with Anastasia, it's just a disc, no thing in there or anything like that. And special features are something a little less serious, a tribute to It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, extended scenes, theatrical trailer, and reissue trailer. All on here. That's pretty good. It's a Mad, Mad World. And like I said, I don't think any Blu-ray collection should be without it. And it's a runtime of 159 minutes. Pretty cool. And then for $9.96, I wish this would have been down a little bit more, seeing as though it's been out for a few years now. But I can understand why it's $9.96 and why maybe the others would be the same way, except for maybe the first one. It's because it's good. It was nominated for Best Picture. Its lead villain character, the actor that did the lead villain character, got the Best Supporting Actor award. And of course, this was nominated for Best Picture. Probably the only superhero movie that was. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about The Dark Knight. And of course, this is the 2-disc set, which explains why it's $9.96. But this is definitely worth getting into your collection. I know Sean McLean's Aaron Isaac and David Bunch of Numbers. You probably have the anthology set or the triple set already. But this is something that I saw and I thought, well, I could get this, or I could get the three movie set of Daredevil, Elektra, and A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And I could have. But here's the deal. I thought about it and I figured, well, we have those movies anyway. I have Elektra and Daredevil, and my mom's got A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. So and that's, of course, they're the DVDs, but we could wait on the Blu-rays till later. And confidentially, I hid the Blu-rays. I hid the Blu-ray where no one could find it. But anyway, this is the $9.96 2-disc edition. Right there, that's basically the bare bones of it. There's the movie, and there's the special features. Let's see what's on here. On here, disc 1, movie with focus points. Gotham Uncovered, creation of a scene. Director Christopher Nolan and creative collaborations unmask the incredible detail and planning behind the film, including stunt staging, filming in IMAX. Guess that's how the cover is. Go figure. IMAX. The new bodysuit, and more. Exclusive features via BD Live, Blu-ray Disc Live, BD Live. So that's pretty cool. On disc 2, we have Batman Tech, the incredible gadgets and tools in high definition, Batman Unmasked, the psychology of the Dark Knight, delve into the psyche of Bruce Wayne in the world of Batman through real-world psychotherapy, Gotham Tonight, 6 episodes of Gotham's cable premiere news program, the galleries, the Joker cards, concept art, poster art, production stills, trailers, and TV spots. And then, viewing-wise, video-wise, you have the 1080p high definition 16:9 viable 2.4.1 and 1.78.1 IMAX sequences. Audio-wise, you have Dolby True HD, English 5.1, Dolby Digital English 5.1, French 5.1, dubbed in Quebec, Espanol 5.1. And you have subtitles of English, French, Espanol, and so much more. So that's pretty good for $9.96, Dark Knight. I still got to get the other two, and we'll go from there. But perfect addition to the collection. Then for what I thought was $12.96, but it was actually $14.96. I should have said something. That's my fault. We have we have this. This is the Berenstain Bears Family Values, exclusive to Walmart only. Berenstain Bears Family Values. It includes 4 DVDs, and obviously it's based, and of course it was released last year. Release date was October of last year, in time for the Berenstain Bears 50th anniversary. Right there, 50th anniversary. So, it's pretty cool. I looked at it and I thought, you know what, I'll get it. Because even if it's the episodes I already recorded, because I did record a lot of the PBS episodes and original 1980s episodes on DVD, I figured, I can get this, 50th anniversary edition. Get the episodes in better clarity, if you will. And quite honestly, since this series came out in 2003, 2004, I think, and I don't know, Sean, maybe you can correct me, but I think this would be eligible for a high-def transfer, seeing as though it came out in the early to mid-2000s, 2003, 2004, so you might think it might be eligible for a Blu-ray transfer. But yeah, it is a Walmart exclusive. Open that up a little bit. The hard part about this packaging, sometimes it's hard to open up. Yes. And all these are sealed too. Oh my goodness. All these are sealed up too. It's pretty cool. 50th anniversary, that's not bad. And it looks like every single episode is based around a character. It's by Kaboom Entertainment, obviously released this. Got just the bare bones here, Golden Papa edition. Doesn't say what's on here actually. Doesn't say what episodes. Just includes 8 hours of bare fun. So, but there's the first disc, of course, right there. Doesn't really say anything on that. Let's see what Mama's has. And yes, and just in case anybody wants to know, I am a Berenstain Bears fan. Always have been, always will be. I plan to get some new books in this upcoming year. One of them being Graduation Day, as well. So that sounds really interesting because usually, because I don't remember or recall them ever doing something like that for the Berenstain Bears until now. So I don't know if that means anything. But from what the synopsis, from what the description has said, the synopsis, if you will. Basically, the description has said it's an end of the year graduation, so I don't know what that means. We do know that from a story perspective, brother is like in the 4th, 5th grade, so maybe he's going to 6th grade now, and sister, who's 2 years younger than him, maybe going into 4th grade now, maybe 5th, who knows. But very interesting. Again, I don't ever recall anything like that, quite honestly. But yeah, it's that's an interesting book coming out. Basically, like I said, the synopsis or the description, if you will, is that of them graduate and go into another grade. But again, I don't ever remember, even in real life, anybody having a graduation except for maybe kids going out of kindergarten and going into the 1st grade. They have graduations, and of course the 5th grade has a graduation going into 6th grade. And of course, you have your 8th grade graduation going into high school, and then you have your high school graduation. So from a regular public education standpoint, you have, technically, if you want to count preschool as well, you have technically you have preschool, kindergarten, 5th grade graduation, 8th grade graduation, and high school graduation. You have 5, if you want to count preschool, 5 graduations before you go to college, if you choose to go to college. But yeah, that's pretty much what you have. But anyway, again, I saw this, and I know there's like 3 other copies, but knowing how popular they are sometimes, and I mean, they've only been out since October. It takes people a while to even notice them, but I'm pretty sure there'll be other people getting to them. But I have to say this is an excellent addition to any collection if you're a Berenstein Bear fan. And Sean Zernizerak, if I was you, this is something for about $14.96, $15, maybe even less, depending on if it's cheaper at your Walmart in Canada or even Future Shop. Well, this is a Walmart exclusive, so Walmart. This is something I would really get her if I was you. So, but anyway, that is my DVD and Blu-ray collection. Sorry this video went a little long, but I just had to basically I had a lot to say, but yeah. Those are the Blu-rays and DVD set that I now have to the collection. So, till next time, till next time, you all take care. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comments are welcome. And I will talk to you all later. Take your time with this, and God bless. Take care.